Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts, and welcome to Wednesday when we do the 1 in 10 by Jen, which means, if you're new, I take an envelope filled with stuff that a subscriber has sent in. It could be scraps off your desk, it doesn't have to be anything amazing. And then I set my little timer here for 10 minutes, and I make a card out of this. And usually it ends up from mailbox to masterpiece in 10 minutes, which is basically what the title says. So today we have one from Deanna, and I hope that she got the message and she will be showing up for this. It even says 10-minute card on here. And I'm trying out a new lamp. I don't really like this big glare that it leaves. I was just going for something more clear, and I feel like this is kind of clear, so you guys can give me some feedback on that. But what I do is I open this up so that we can all see what's in it. It's the first time I'm seeing it too. And then once I get we get a good look at what's in here and I get a card base going, then I create a card out of it. Yay! So this is for Deanna Goldie. Oh, look at that! And I did plug in my glue gun, guys. I remembered. Check it out. Got the glue gun going. Alright. Look at this cute crab. This was the first thing that popped out at me. Adorable! And there's a little felt shark. So stinking cute. And this cute little starfish. This is going to be such a cool card. This is like a little shell. I think it's supposed to look like a shell. It looks like one, right? And then we've got some images. Oh, look at this. There's a little wheel too. Like a ship wheel. There's little things in here that can pop out. That is cool. An anchor, and then a whole bunch of different papers. Oh my gosh, look at this. Holy cow, there's rope and a compass and a whole bunch of different colored papers and this really fun like netting type stuff. This is going to be such a cool card. Okay. I'm going to go, since we've got white here, with a white card base. So give me a second here to just chop this cardstock in half and we will get started. I cannot wait until Friday, you guys, to do the next installment in the series. Oh, and I knocked down my keyboard. That's all right, I'll pick it up later. Because we're doing alcohol inks for the next about 4 weeks. Well, 3 weeks because we just did week 1 already. So week 1, and it's 5:01, so I'm going to get started. This was not supposed to shut off. I had it set so it would not. So hopefully that won't be a problem. But if you want to go back and see the first one of the alcohol inks and U-Pull paper, it was last Friday. And it was showing you how to do some dupes and some DIY stuff and how to get some different kind of stuff that will have the same outcome, the same technique kind of thing, but for cheaper money or easier things to get, things you have around the house, stuff like that. So this week it's going to be how to move your inks, how to get them moving, and it's going to be super fun. Forgive me though, I want to mention this before I start today. If I'm a little bit late this Friday because I have to take Liney into the vet and the appointment that we could get in was at 4 o'clock. So I'm hoping that within an hour we can be in and out of there and back home. But if I'm a few minutes late, I will be here. No worries. All right, let's get going. Got 10 minutes to do this. No thanks, I don't want to do it right now in the middle of timing. I really like this because this looks like blue water, so we're going to go with this one for sure. some of that in the background to get started. Thank you, Susan, for being on top of sending the links out for everybody, so you guys can find us at the 2 different stores. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Patreon. And we also have a blog. Don't forget, jensqualitycrafts.blogspot.com. Got some really fun stuff coming out in there. You're going to want to take a look at that. Get on the mailing list so that you know what's going on in our community. I'm going to want to cut some of this down. Not quite fussy cut it all the way to the gills, but maybe just a little bit. Well, you guys, we have such characters at work. It was an interesting day. Oh my goodness. I wish I could get into details and tell you everything about it, but I probably should not be doing that. Some of this should definitely be on here. So I have the boat sailing, and then like having the shark coming up. And the little crab. So let's see, we may want to put some, maybe some sand at the bottom. Put the sand, the crabby on the sand, and maybe the shells. You know what? This one is not floating my boat. I'm going to leave that one up, and I'm going to do these for sure. And then have the ship coming across, and have the shark coming up. I just think that's really cute. I'd like to put some of them on the inside, but I don't think that's going to work. There's so much stuff here. It's like, okay, what am I going to use? What am I not going to use? I wish this was just a little bit smaller. I like this. I just noticed that somebody said their screen went blank. Even as I was setting up this live stream, it was telling me that this video was unavailable. And I hadn't even started taping anything yet. So I hope that this isn't going to all get glitched out. I think we could put this on the inside. This is cool, and I want to use it in a different card, but I don't think it's going to make it in this one. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Penny, for letting me know. I was getting a little worried that maybe things were going to turn out really badly. Okay, so I'm going to have to start gluing some of this down. And then I might cut a little bit of this off. Maybe just so I can put a little tad of this on the inside. So instead of trying to glue that down, I'm going to put some hot glue on the back of my ship. And then I'm going to glue the ship down, and that will hold this down. Just trying to make sure I'm not completely off the page here. It'll also give a little dimension, so that's always welcome. Alright, let's go ahead and we glue this down the same way, then that will hold that end down. My desk, if you guys could see my desk, you'd be amazed that I could get anything done on here. There is stuff everywhere because I've just gone crazy with the whole alcohol ink thing. I'm just so addicted. It's just so fun. Oh shoot, I was going to put this underneath. I think I can still... Oh yeah, I got plenty of room there. I don't think I need to hot glue that one either. I'm hoping that stays. I think good enough. These I am going to glue down though. I think they're sticky though. Oh, they are. So let's see if the sticky will hold it. Put him up there. We're definitely going to have to hot glue this little guy so he stays. I think I'm going to move him over like closer to the little guy here. Let's go ahead and put some on the inside. Uh-oh, where did that little piece fly off to? I chopped off an extra shiny gold piece. Did you guys see where that went off to? Did I knock it on the floor? Uh-oh. I might have to go without the gold on the inside because I'm running out of time here. Shootski. Maybe I covered it up, but drats. Oh well. I wanted to do a sentiment too, but I think I'm going to totally be out of time here. I'm going to put the shark coming up like that. Darn. So I wanted to put a sentiment on that side. I wanted to put it, maybe I'll just not put anything on the inside. Maybe I'll skip the inside this time. The outside is turning out adorable. That is so cute. I don't want to wreck it. I wish one of these had a sentiment on it. I do want to use a piece of this too. Yeah, so I probably won't get the sentiment in. I'm a little bummed about that. But I do think like there should be a little piece of rope in here. Maybe I want to rope the front of the boat. Have a piece of rope coming off. I don't know, that looks kind of cute. Let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully that will stay. And you know what? This would look really cute on the inside. It's got a little pop of color all on its own. And then Deanna will have to put her sentiment inside, right? Uh-oh, now it says this video is unavailable again. Are we gonna totally lose this whole thing? I hope not. Try something here. My face is really whited out, but yeah, I just really feel like this light is not working for me. It's just not, it's not doing it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this on the inside. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of time here. Oops, I lost my HEG gun. Ah, shoot. Because I got all out of whack, I'm not going to miss this now. That's right. We're going to put down some sand. And then we're going to put this little guy right here in the sand. There we go. Alright, let me just set this guy up. I was going to put a little bit more of a light brown in there, but I ran out of time. And I totally lost that gold that I cut It must have got stuck to something or flew off or something. Heh, bummer. Okay, you guys still see me? Mine says it's unavailable. I don't know why. So here's how the front of the card turned out. I think that looks really cool. It's so different than anything I've done before. I would put like a little guy up here, a little sentiment, probably in the corner, if that's something that you want to go with, Deanna. And then there's a little bit of sand with the anchor and the, I don't know, what do you call that? Like the steering wheel, but there, I'm sure there's probably a nautical word for that. But I think that's pretty creative for the inside, considering I really was I kind of left that towards the end. So what'll happen here for everyone who doesn't know, I will go ahead and stamp my information on the back, and I will send this straight back to Deanna, who sent it in. That's the fun part, is I don't keep the cards. You guys get them back, and then you can use them. Or you have a little memento of the Jen Evers thing. That's always fun. Alright, so I'm going to throw these scraps away, but I'm going to keep the rest of it and put it in. I always save the extras in my little extra bin over there. And that way, when I need to make more cards, I have little stuff sitting around that goes together. Even though you do not have to send matching stuff, you can try to stump me for sure. That's fun too. Don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up on your way out to let YouTube know that this is the kind of stuff you want to watch and that you enjoy this series. It will continue. This particular series will continue as long as I have envelopes from people. When it fizzles out and people no longer send in envelopes, then, oh, look, here, I finally found it. Ah, shucks. Okay, I'll put that on the side so I can use it later. Then I'll end this series and we'll start a new series. We'll see just how long this is going to go, right? Thank you so much. Okay, let me just go ahead and hang this guy out of the way. I do want to just remind you guys that there is a series going on right now on Friday nights on our Free Play Friday evenings. And we're doing alcohol inks and Yupo paper. And if you've never seen that, you're going to want to check out series number 1. And I'll try to remember to link that below. Otherwise, if you go to my channel, it's one of the very last videos that I did. So it should be super easy to find. And then this week, Friday, it's Friday the 13th. I'm not into all that mumbo jumbo, but it is Friday the 13th. So I will be taking my kitty to the vet. The time that we could get him in was 4 o'clock. I'm hoping to get in, get the blood work, and get out by 5. But I don't go to the vet with them that often, so I don't know how quick they'll be on that. So if I'm running a little bit late, I will still be doing the Friday free play. It might just be a little bit later. So I hope that's not going to throw a lot of you off. I'll be sure to post in Quality Crafts so that you have a heads up about that. And the new store is back up. I think the glitches are fixed, so go ahead and check that out. There's a lot of stamps and dies in there. There's embellishments, and we'll be adding things as we come across them. You can let us know what you want to see in there. So hit the thumbs up on your way back out, or right now, I don't know where it is on your screen, probably down as you're looking at it, down on the left-hand side. So over here, I think. Yeah. I hope that works. Anyways, only 2 days until we do the next in the series for the Yupo paper and the alcohol inks. So check that out. I can't wait to see you guys next video.